What are you doing with the product? We
Outfits.
sell outfits. We sell better and different prices. It is made by clay, gems, pants. How is it better or worse?
Hi, my name is Gabby, and our name of our store is DD Drip. Our slogan is "We all that," and we also sell daily things that are fashionable and useful. We sell clothing, shoes, jewelry, and more. And the people who created this poster was Isalia, Gabby, Ian, and Ariana.
My name is Ariana, and this is me and my friend's project, aka our mini store. Our name is DD Drip, but we also have another name called Drippy Drip. We sell pants, mugs, purses, dresses, water bottles, shirts, skirts, jewelry, and shoes. The only things that pass $60 is jewelry and purses, because those are the most expensive things you can find in a store. To make our clothing special from us, we buy clay, gems, paint brushes, pants, and everything I just said technically just to decorate. And it took a long time to work on this project. We put all our work into it. We put all our effort and work into it. Sometimes we would need help, but our other friends would help us. The poster board have gone through a lot, like rips and stuff and bends, but it doesn't matter how it is hurt. It just matters how much work we put into it.
My name is Isalia Sanchez. So the prices are for the pants, they're $20. For the mugs are for $30 because they're very expensive. If you buy a mug, so like for $10 and $30, so we just make it really expensive. The purses are $60, like Ariana said. It was $60 because it's very expensive. There's a lot of expensive stuff about the purses. The dresses are for $10. Yeah, they're only like for $10 because like they're fancy dresses, but we just make them with our heart, which is awesome. The water bottles are for $10 because they're not that expensive. So yeah. The skirts are for like $20 because that's the original thing about the skirt. Jewelry is $200 because it's very expensive. Anywhere you buy it, that was the expensive stuff that we ever got. And our shoes is $55 because it's very expensive. Yeah. Okay. Costs.
Go.
So you read this part though? No.
Just read the next two parts so we can finish. Let's go.
Parents could.
Our target audience is
members, students, teachers,
elders,
and 98 years.
no, from 9 to 80 years old.
Competing. Competition. We are first thing we got Nike, Jimmy Jazz, because Jimmy Jazz sucks. Adidas, Foot Locker, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Amazon, eBay, Fashion Nova, Rainbows, and we have Shein and.
Okay, all I heard was this is expensive and how much new things are. I don't see any merchandise. I don't see any samples. I don't see anything. So it's not going to cut it.
Great point, Professor Lee. Yeah, so this particular group had a great concept to create a community-driven store with great products, but we didn't get to see any of the products. The mugs, the purses, the beautiful, I guess, handmade dresses that are made with love, all sound very exciting, all sound very promising. But some feedback for the group would be nice for their next pitch competition or the next time that they're in front of judges to have some samples, without a doubt, for the judges. And in addition to that, I think that the group should also incorporate some type of like overarching mission to it. I think that the concept of the store being community driven is great, but I don't think that it's attached to any like real mission like the other groups were. So I think they should consider that. They should consider what unless I missed that part, you know, I didn't really hear it, but they should attach themselves to some type of social mission. So that's my feedback.
The one thing that they should pay attention to is the dark color on there. The background made it difficult for us to read anything that was written on the poster board. They should make that a lighter color and then write with darker colors. It has to be much clearer. And like Professor Lee said, the focus should never be on how expensive it is. You're selling a product. The focus should be on what me as the consumer is going to get out of that product. You are building a community store. You're selling local, handmade goods. It's not too expensive to somebody who's into that. So that's something that they need to not focus on. Other than that, they're well-spoken, they presented well. They just have to fix those couple of things and maybe mock-ups, like Golden said, mock-ups or samples would do better.
I totally agree with the comment because it was a little difficult to understand what is the focus of the product and the age group. So there's a lot of information. The presentation could be directly about the product, the information that you will important for the customer that you buy it is something that is great to give this feedback to this group, in my opinion.
I mean, I agree with you that it's missing the mission statement, or at least they need to spend more time on it. Instead, like I said, you know, everybody, you know, listen to presentations, words, you know, look at figures, diagrams, and so on, and they, you know, after a couple of minutes, they can't remember everything, right? So you need to always focus and emphasize on important things. So what they focus on is like, this is expensive and this costs $50, $75. I mean, why? It doesn't really matter for $75, $25, $50. That's not the point. And certainly don't say anything is expensive because that drives people away, right? You should always say this is affordable, you know, it's not this expensive. And in any commerce, right, in any business, you don't say it's expensive, unless you want the clientele to be, you know, the 1%, right, who can afford millions of dollars of spending. Then it's okay. Then it's opposite. Then you definitely point out that this is really expensive. Nobody can afford it but you.